Hey everybody, this is Dan for GemmyD on Cars. Now today we have a car that I have been around forever, but I haven't ever reviewed one, but today we just finally did that. This is a 2018 Honda Accord Sport. This has been modified a little bit. It has a 6-speed manual, but it also has the 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, and in this video we're going to go for a drive. So here we go. Let's make sure we're in neutral here. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we're taking off in the Accord Sport. Now, I will say this as a disclaimer of this video. Now, I've borrowed this car from Below Blue Book Auto Sales. I will put their website right here. I've been there a few times now, and I don't know if you can hear that. I didn't know that this car had a modified / straight pipe exhaust. It's crazy. And I'm going to be honest, I hate it. I just think it doesn't fit this car. I mean, it's not anything I would do for this car. So we're still going to do this objectively and drive it like I drive all cars, but it is just, the exhaust is so, it's obnoxious. And you get to a point where it sort of drones and buzzes, and it's not a good time. So I'm going to get that out of the way because there's a couple times when it's going to be loud and crackling in your face. It's just not something I would do to a car. Just listen. It's just silly. So, the Honda Accord has always been a car that I've wanted to review. I just never had the opportunity to. And when I saw this came across from my buddies, I thought I had to give it a shot. It's just the exhaust is just crazy. So the Honda Accord has been, a classic Japanese car that's been sold in America since I think the late 70s, and I think this is the 11th generation. I mean, it's just a great car for the simple fact that the design has always been decent. I mean, the back seat of this car for a mid-size sedan is absolutely huge. I mean, the trunk is huge. I mean, you also have the VTEC power. This car has a 1.5 liter turbo 4-cylinder with 192 horsepower and 192 foot-pounds of torque. And when you buy this car, you're buying it as a family car, so a 1.5 liter would be absolutely sufficient. We've got all the safety features that are standard. I mean, this is even a 2018, a 3-year-old car that has the lane keep assist and a couple other things like the blind spot monitoring and all that. Yeah, now this shifter is really nice too. Very nice to row. Like, I'm okay if you have a modified exhaust, but I just wish there was a button that you could hit to just turn it off, just the loud, annoying part of the exhaust. So we're gonna go on the highway first, just to check out how this does as a highway cruiser. Now, 192 horsepower is not a lot, but it's not too bad. Power's decent. It's just that exhaust is so in your face, and in not a good way. But yeah, if you buy a Honda Accord, chewing up the miles on the highway would be very easy. It's comfortable. I know this car is modified and lowered a little bit, and plus with a little bit of camber on the back wheels, might affect the ride a little bit. There's my lane keep assist going off, even though I wasn't going off. So, as a highway car, these cars have been known to be, highway commuters, and absolutely would foot the bill to be a great car. So as far as the highway driving goes, I think you would have a perfectly fine commuter car, and someone that gets into a car like this, could be someone that had, a Honda Civic or an SI or something when they were a kid. This is just sort of the more adult version, which I think is good because this car is, endlessly modifiable. As you can see, with this car has been modified too. But yeah, it's just a solid car all around. And I said the caveats before that I prefer the Mazda 6, and obviously I've been an owner of a 2016 for the past 5 years, and I really think I would put this in the number 2 spot behind the Mazda 6, because I think just the overall package of this is better than the Camry. Alright, we're almost coming up to the GemmyD Pass. We're going to go over the railroad tracks, and hopefully we don't scrape on the railroad tracks up here at all. So, aside from the exhaust, I enjoy driving this car. Definitely compares with my Mazda. My car is a little bit different. Okay, we did not scrape. Okay, we're good. Now the other thing I find about this car is to really get, hold on. To really get to the power, you gotta be up in the rev range. Like it goes, hold on, it goes all the way up to like 6,500. So you gotta get up in the range. You know, it's a typical Honda VTEC thing, which is fine. You know, that S2000, you had to be like 6,000 RPMs revving the shit out of it to get any sort of power. And this feels kind of similar, being a 1.5 liter. So yeah, we're gonna try it out a little bit here. Do not scrape, please. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's quick. Even from the little 1.5 liter, it'll get up and go. I mean, a bigger mid-size sedan like this with, you know, almost 200 horsepower is decent. Oh man, I'll never forget when we were driving the Honda Civic Type R on this stretch. Bump. Yeah, this shifter is very nice. Very nice to use. The clutch is nice and light. I believe we have a short throw shift kit that sort of helps out with the throws. But yeah, this is super nice. The handling is decent. The steering feels nice and light. There's decent visibility around. Yeah, that's quick. I like it. Yep. Yeah, the shifter is super nice. And this is quick. It feels like a lot more than 192 horsepower. It's decent. Now I know this has been slightly modified, and I don't know what the modifications are. I just don't. I'm assuming it's straight pipe because this loud droning in my ear. But yeah, this is decent and very, very comfortable too. I mean, and you want that as a commuter car. I guess you can call this a commuter car. Yeah, this is decent. All right, now we have reached the POV drive of the video, and there's the sweet 6-speed shifter. Here we go. Hope you can hear me over the droning exhaust. All right, so just to get on the highway real quick and see what it's like. It's kind of hard to drive stick with one hand. So, as I've alluded to before, I like this car a lot. I think it has a lot going for it. I think in the stock, suspension and exhaust would be a lot better for me. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this car does have a lot going for it. I just don't like the exhaust. I'll just say that. It's comfortable. The features are there. I just think that the exhaust is a little bit obnoxious. And I'm not going to say it ruins this car, because there is surely a market for cars that are modified like this. It's just not for me. Alright, just got back to Below Blue Book here. Now you can buy this car, I've said before, at Below Blue Book Auto Sales. I will put their website right here. And aside from the exhaust, this car has a lot going for it. I think the performance was decent. The 6-speed shifter is really nice. And by the way, not many other cars in this segment offer a manual car. Everything is automatics and CVTs. But I like this Accord. I think I would still prefer the Mazda 6, but this is right behind it in the number 2 spot, I think. I would get this over a Camry for sure. So go check out Below Blue Book Auto Sales. I will put their website in the description below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about the Accord, and follow me on Instagram at GemmyD on Cars to see the cars that I review before they get posted to YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.